as you can see, we're filming from a little bit of a different location. We're in my kitchen today.
It's actually her bedroom. She's lying.
I wish this was my bedroom.
Because all the food's here.
There's a refrigerator right there.
All the food's here.
All the food is here.
That's why.
All the food.
Right.
So I was sitting around the house today and I was like, do you ever just like bite on your fingernail?
Hello, yes.
Okay, fantastic. So I was like biting on my fingernail thinking today, and I was like, God, my lips are so little. Like,
I was looking at my lips today.
Were you?
Yeah, I just got Scorpio from Jeffree Star yesterday. I love it. So I wore it for the first time today, and in the mirror at the stoplights, I kept admiring my lips, but then at the same time, I was like, oh.
So I got to thinking, there's got to be, and I've tried like multiple lip plumpers, including like the lip venoms and stuff like that, and the off-brand stuff. And frankly, I'm just not happy with any of the results of any of that anyway. So
I thought, like the Sephora lip plumper?
You know, it just didn't plump enough. It wasn't enough for me.
Well, my little bird lips are so little, I guess that's why it worked for me.
So what I was thinking is there's got to be a solution here in my kitchen that's just as good, if not better, than some of the crap we're buying. Found a concoction in my pantry that I think might work. So, and I've actually used this concoction before.
I haven't. I'm nervous a little bit because I have no idea what I'm doing.
So this is going to be a fun little thing to try and teach her how to make a lip plumper.
As if I'm going to do it on my own.
Okay, so the things that you're going to need are probably found somewhere in your medicine cabinet or in your pantry. You're going to start with petroleum jelly. That's your base.
Vaseline.
Good old Vaseline. You're going to take a little bit of this, and we're going to just use these little cups that I have that I used for Jello shots for a party.
They were basically vodka, chewy vodka.
It was chewy vodka.
It was great.
Some Q-tips to mix and also to apply. We're going to use this little plastic spoon here that I got from, this is Yogurtland.
Oh, Yogurtland.
This is Yogurtland. Yeah, I steal the spoons and I keep them.
Well, they give you the spoons, but she just washes them and reuses them.
No, I never go behind the counter and take them.
Wait, you do?
Shh. You're going to need some measuring spoons. And then for the ingredients, I'm using pure peppermint extract. You can also use regular peppermint oil that you buy at any of your nutritional food places like Whole Foods and Sprouts. Some ground cinnamon.
I love cinnamon.
Some ground ginger. You could use this, or you could use fresh whole ginger if you'd like. And some ground red pepper. You could also use cayenne.
What the fuck? I didn't see these ingredients before we started filming. All I saw was the Vaseline and the cups, and I saw some red tops, and I was like, oh cool, it's like salt and pepper.
Just, I promise, you're gonna like it. You're gonna love your results.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera down this way so you guys can see what we're doing. Okay, first things first, you need to take your petroleum jelly. You're going to take just a little bit. You don't need much, like I would say a spoon like that. Okay, so we'll call that a teaspoon, and put it into your little crevasse. No, that's not what that is. Your chalice.
Is that too much?
Nope, you're good. Put it in your thingy. Alright, fantastic. Once you get that in, this is the base. Okay, this is how you're going to start building everything for your DIY lip plumper. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab our measuring spoons. For most of everything that you're going to be doing, you're going to be using a 1/4 teaspoon. I was going to say 1/2 teaspoon, but it seems like a lot of stuff. So 1/4 teaspoon on nearly everything except for your peppermint extract. That's going to be different. So just hang out. We're going to go ahead and start with it's upside down. Ground ginger. We're going to start with the ground ginger. I really like ginger. I'm a fan. I am a big fan. Ginger is actually really good for you. If you're using fresh ginger, you're probably going to want to use about the same amount. Here you go, Andrea. Get it in.
You're almost out of ground ginger.
I have more.
Do you use this a lot?
I do. I use ginger in lots of things that you would not expect. Okay, so our ginger is in there. We're not going to mix it yet. And next up, we're going to grab our ground cinnamon. You're gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon.
I'm just gonna leave the same spoon in my hand because I don't math.
Yes, I know.
And I also don't want to look. I just want to do it and go.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Let me get this. My measuring spoons are very like musical. All right, so 1/4 teaspoon of the ground cinnamon. Put in there. Okay. Next up is
Next up is ground red pepper, which I am petrified to put into this.
So the red pepper actually works to kind of irritate your lips a little bit, which makes the plumping happen. Makes the plumpage. All right, so 1/4 teaspoon of this. And actually, ground red pepper isn't strong. If you want to use cayenne, that's the strongest stuff that you can get that for this kind of a project. So this is actually more tame than what I would say. Okay, so for your peppermint extract, it is up to you. I would say just a couple of drops is fine. I'm gonna put in, about that much, which I would say is like 1/2 of a teaspoon, which if you math, that's a 1/16 of a teaspoon. All right, everything is in there. So now grab your Q-tip. Go ahead, take one.
Thank you, madam.
And you're gonna mix, and you're gonna mix forever until everything is fully integrated into your petroleum jelly. If it's too thick, you can add just a little bit more of the peppermint extract to kind of thin it out. You wanna add a little more? Just a little. Can you put a little in mine? Thank you, dear. All right, so when you're done mixing, you have something that looks just like poop. Looks like 2 cups of poop. All right, so now that you have your poop concoction, you're gonna go ahead and spread this on your lips. Use your Q-tip and a mirror and get it on your lips. Now I will say this, leave it on as long as you can. So it is gonna sting. That's how you know it's doing its job. Okay, it's gonna sting. You ready?
No.
Come on.
Looks like you ate a turd.
Okay. It is what it is, okay? I've eaten worse things.
Ew, worse than a turd?
Yeah.
What's worse than a turd?
Street food in Chicago
I think that sounds way better than a turd.
in the 90s.
That sounds way better than a turd, too.
All right.
You know who regularly eats turds? Dogs.
That's a true statement. Okay. I have mine on.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
it's a pretty color on camera. Oh my, it's starting to sting. Get it.
I'm going to do as little as humanly possible.
You feel it start working almost immediately. Part of that is because of the peppermint that you put in there, and part of that is because of the red pepper. It feels really good though. Do you feel it yet?
No. Yes.
Now?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter how much you put on or how little you put on, because just coat your lips in it. I tried like with more product before, and it didn't seem to make a difference on the plumpage.
Fun story about Lip Plumper.
Yes.
I was wearing my Sephora Lip Plumper because my fiance loves when I wear it and nothing else on my lips. So I was visiting him, and he kissed me when it was on, like before it had like really faded, like gone away. And he's like, Jesus Christ, what is on your lips? Is that poison? And I was like, I told you, it's Lip Plumper. Like, it stings. Like, it's supposed to like hurt your lips into growing. And he was like, why do you do this to yourself? Beauty is pain, man.
Beauty is pain. So we're just gonna sit here and kind of let this marinate on our lips. Mine are so stingy right now.
Mine are really stingy too.
Okay. Beauty is pain, beauty is pain.
Sting, bitch.
This definitely stings more than the lip venom.
I've never tried the lip venom.
It hurts. but this stings more.
I'm just enjoying looking at myself.
Does this sting more than the Sephora?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like the Sephora doesn't sting enough. Like, I need to feel it to know that it's working.
You know, we wouldn't have to do this if we would just bite the bullet and get injections. I don't feel like mine look any different.
Yours do. Your top lip looks bigger. I got it in my mouth. Do you see any change? Right, we're only like 3 minutes in, so.
That's it?
Yeah.
Feels like years.
I know on the lip venom, they say to like wait 10 minutes or something. It's like, that's like the prescribed time to show any. So we'll just keep waiting.
Until my lips fall off.
We'll keep waiting until you can't handle it anymore.
All right.
Are you coming close to that point?
I don't know.
Okay.
Listen to me. You people use more petroleum jelly than we did. 3 minutes in?
4 now.
4 minutes in.
4 minutes.
Think of the spiciest possible like hot wing or thing that's ever touched your lips minus a Hispanic man's penis. And multiply it by like 25.
Oh, 25.
I can't handle spicy though, so I can't really say the same.
Okay, so I've had like the spiciest wings at Buffalo Wild Wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I could eat a million of
I
those.
can't even touch those.
I could eat a million. I eat wasabi. Just wasabi.
I can't do it. I use like this much wasabi.
When I go to Indian restaurants, I ask
the
for
spiciest curry.
whatever the like spiciest curry is. Give me that.
My fiance is the same way. He loves spicy stuff. Like, I'm convinced he has an ulcer. Just because of his love for spicy stuff. Like, we went out to eat one night. I can't remember where it was when I was visiting him. And he got a burger with jalapenos on it. And he put hot sauce on the jalapenos. Like, he put sriracha on the jalapenos. So, he's like totally opposite from me. Like, I can do a little bit of mild, but I'm like, give me some milk. I can't.
So we went to, Jerry and I went to sushi. Jerry's my husband. Jerry and I went to sushi the other night.
Who eats wasabi when he's congested?
It is actually a proven cure.
If you can handle it,
If you can handle it.
I cannot.
So anyway, we go out to sushi, and we're sitting at the sushi bar because it was packed in there. And so we're sitting at the sushi bar, and I really wanted like a spicy crab roll, but I didn't want it just like normal spicy. I wanted it to like burn my life spicy.
Kind of like my lips are right now.
Yes, like your lips. I wanted to feel it in my butt like later that night.
Like vicious poos.
Like vicious, angry poos. So I told the guy, I was like, I want a spicy crab roll, but I want it like extra spicy. And he was kind of laughing about it. I was like, no, seriously, like whatever sriracha you put in it, like double it. So the guy brings me over my plate, and he kind of laughed about it and said something to the other man in a language that I don't speak. And the plate comes, and I look at it, and it's a beautiful crab roll doused in sriracha with a pool of sriracha on the side. It was delicious. That's all I wanted to say.
I couldn't even look at something like that. My eyes would immediately start watering and my skin would flush. There was one time when her husband was younger and real dumb where did they come up with this challenge on their own?
So we were at the grocery store. It was him, Pat, and me, and we were just getting there, like we were just getting cereal and milk and stuff. Pat's her ex-boyfriend and my husband's best friend. So we're there and we're walking in the produce aisle for some reason. Maybe I was getting like bananas or something. And these two dumbasses find habanero peppers, and they're like, oh, I can eat that. And I was like, no, you can't. I promise you can't. So I think it actually was me.
Yeah.
So I think it was me.
Yeah.
The two dumbasses get habanero peppers, and they each get a gallon of milk because they knew that badness was about to happen. We get back to the house. Jerry eats the habanero, seeds and all. Like, he just popped it in his mouth, pulled the stem out. He starts chewing, and immediately it was like, my mouth is on fire. And I see him like, oh.
And then his whole body like turned beet red.
He turns red.
Sweating.
He starts sweating. And I'm like, oh my God. And so I feel his head to see if he's got a fever. He has a fever of like, I don't know, 9,007 or something. It was ridiculous. He had to jump into a cold shower to cool himself down. Hours later, he gets out of the shower. And luckily, he didn't like touch his eyes or anything, thankfully. So hours later, he gets out of the shower. Okay. He's finally cooled down a little bit. His mouth is still kind of ulcery and sore. Fast forward a couple of hours. And I hear from the bathroom, oh, Jesus! I guess habanero peppers are just as spicy coming out.
Shitting fire. It's shitting fire. You know that Cards Against Humanity card, shitting out a screaming face?
That's it.
Except this is shitting out an inferno.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my husband.
That's definitely not a part of any of my future plans ever.
Pat was such a weenie about it, though. He ate, like, the tip of it.
He's just a weenie in general.
Okay, we are officially at 10 minutes. We're officially at 10
How did
minutes.
that go from 4 to 10 so fast?
As we were talking.
That was 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Do my lips look any plumper?
Okay, so we're gonna look. Well, let's get this shit off.
Yeah.
So how I get it off is I take a little, like a paper towel, and I put a little bit of the petroleum jelly on it because I figure like attracts like. So here, you want to put a little schmidgen on there, a little schmidgen. So you take it just like this, and you use it almost like you use your day off balm, like take the day off balm, and you just kind of try and get it off as best you can. And see, a lot of it came off. I definitely see more plumpage here, like on my upper lip, especially in the middle. But it is all red right around my lips. They are very irritated. Your top lip looks fantastic right now. Get close. Let me get closer to mine. See, and now I feel like that's how my lips should look all the time. Just that tiny little extra bit of plump. Which is why I think I should go in and just get the
Plump in
injection.
circumstance. Look, mine's like even hanging over a little bit.
Yeah, which is what they're like. That's good lips are supposed to do that. They're supposed to have a little bit of that kind of pouty look to them.
And I have like thin chicken lips.
So let's go ahead and rate the DIY lip plumper.
I was skeptical at first, especially when she pulled out those pepper flakes. But it actually worked. It worked. How long does this normally last?
I would say if I did it in the morning, like before I did my lipstick and stuff like that, it would last me almost all day. Which I get for a lip plumper.
That's pretty bomb.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So,
I'm satisfied with this. I wish this could be my lips all the time. I guess it could be if I made this poop magic at home.
It looks terrible when you put it on. It's really, really spicy and hot.
And make sure you, like what I did is I put the clean end in my mouth and did the whole, like the lip thing around it where you get your lipstick off, but I was getting like the spice off because if you get it in your mouth, it's really gross.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been using this for a while now. I have some that's made and it's actually just in my medicine cabinet hanging out. I'm
gonna take this home and I'm gonna do it tomorrow before I get ready with me.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is something that works if you don't have the money to spend on lip venom or
This is a really inexpensive alternative, and all of like the most expensive thing is going to be the spices if you don't have them.
Yeah.
Because they're the most expensive. I think I have everything here. Well, no, I only have cinnamon. Just kidding.
So it's stuff that you can buy at the grocery store, and instead of ordering the expensive lip plumpers, you can try and make one of these at your house.
Which we're all about savings.
All about the savings. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching us do this ridiculous thing with our lips, but it works.
I've missed filming.
I've missed filming.
I think I gleeked on you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just too excited to talk about it. I miss filming, so that's why I'm kind of like, you know, it's our weekend kind of. So we'll do the get ready with me, and we'll probably do some DIY maths this weekend.
Let's do some DIY maths.
And maybe our Team Valor versus Team Mystic. We're about to go on a Poke Walk right now. So Team Valor, Team Mystic maybe this weekend as well. So look out for more videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will leave our Instagram and Twitter and Facebook now, down in the box below. So make sure that you're following us on every social media.
I'm also going to go ahead and put the recipes down below of what we used right now.
Yes. So we will see you guys on the next one. Mwah.
Thank you so much. Bye.